Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Simpsons Hit and Run. And Ned Flanders seems miffed and PO'd. So we're gonna run over there and we're gonna talk to him. And then we'll probably be driving, because this is Simpsons Hit and Run. So it's all driving. Oh, one of the things I was gonna say is that this is a pretty big change from the last LP I did, the Vice City one. Actually, for two reasons. Number one, no violence in this game. There's some car destroying, I guess, which is kind of violence, but you can run people over and they don't get hurt, and if your car explodes, you jump out, and, you know, no going to the, no getting arrested. Although, this is hit and run, so eventually, actually, if we do enough damage, the cops will chase us. But the premise of this mission, by the way, is that we've got to go get Flanders stuff. Because we stole all the stuff, and, like, we spread it all over town, and now we have to pick it up, because otherwise he's going to call the cops. The other big difference is kind of the whole mentality of the game, actually. Like, first, the controls are different. So, like, you handbrake with square instead of with R1 and R2, so. And again, this is, you know, the first level of this game is going to be, is not going to present us a lot of problems. So, this mission is really easy. There's only 6 things you have to collect, and every time you collect a new one, you get more time. And you have tons of time to start with, so. These missions will get a little difficult towards the end, but nothing we can't handle, so. So we collected the first 2 items, now we have to talk to Barney because we gave one to him. So we'll be doing that. And again, we have tons of time, so you will see how serious I take this mission by, yeah, just stopping and breaking things open and things like that.
You remember that cooler I gave you for your birthday? Well, Flanders wants it back.
Now what will I use for a toilet?
That's a pretty disgusting joke. Like, but I mean, I guess it's pretty in line with the show. Like,
oh, I forgot my mission.
Oh, he forgot his mission, which is, you know, kind of logical that we're acting like we forgot our mission when we're just collecting stuff. Please stop doing that. Oh, we gotta go back the other way. Whoops. I really did forget my mission. My mission is to collect things. We've got 3 of 6 items, by the way. It's not. So. And there's number 4.
Almost done. Now I need Flanders' stupid picture of a stupid family.
Flanders' stupid picture of a stupid family. And like I said, almost all of the missions I've encountered involve this. Essentially. Like, they're either run to a, like, beat somebody to a certain place, destroy somebody's vehicle, or pick up a bunch of items. So. Oh yeah, we left Rod's inhaler on top of a dump truck. Which is actually funny because it's not on top of a dump truck at all. It's right here. So, and that's not a dump truck, it's a duff truck. But, you know, whatever Homer wants to say. So now we gotta get back to Flanders, and we've got 2.5 minutes. I mean, you know, we banked so much time, it's just stupid. But again, easy tutorial level, so. Just as the newspaper in the load game thing says. It also says, man ruins local hot dog eating contest by vomiting. And I think in eating contests, vomiting is called a Roman incident, but I'm not sure. I think I actually heard that from a Simpsons commentary thing, so it may not be true.
Now, about the reward.
Thanks, neighbor Rooney. Here's
And
your reward.
here comes a nice Simpsons bashing religion joke. And, you know, you can feel about that any way you want.
This noble oath.
Stupid Flanders getting happiness from religion.
But, whatever. I mean,
So talented.
the one thing The Simpsons has added to my life is the phrase, stupid everyone. And this is everyone's fault but mine. Those 2 things, I say on a regular basis.
You should be in Cannonball Run.
Cannonball Run was an all-star cast 80s movie. In case anybody doesn't know that. It actually has Jackie Chan in it, which is really crazy.
Homie, you're late for work.
Like, with Jackie Chan driving this, like, super techno car, or, like, riding shotgun in the super techno car. And another piece of... Okay, so we have to go to work. That's what this mission's all about. So anyway, another really kind of random trivia thing is that in that movie, like, briefly Jackie Chan is seen watching the movie Deep Throat. Like, on the screen in his car. But it's... Wait, am I thinking of Death... I might be thinking of Death Race 2000, but I don't think I am. I think I'm thinking of Cannonball Run. Anyway. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. Like... I actually today decided to make that my, the title of my channel. I don't know what I'm doing. Because most of the time I don't. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on. But I do know that we're going to Homer Simpson's job right now.
Take that.
I'm actually I'm playing this and uploading the last couple videos for the Vice City LP on another computer, so that LP isn't even really done as I'm playing this. So there's a little bit of a delay. Oh, we have to talk to Lenny before we go to work. Oh, and that's gonna kick off like a whole thing.
Hey, Homer, how about a breakfast churro?
No time. Tell me where to find Mr. Smith.
I'm not even 100% sure what a churro is, and I spend a lot of time,
More breakfast churros for
like,
Lenny?
I spent a lot of time working in Texas and eating Tex-Mex food and stuff. Like, everybody down there, they eat Mexican all the time. So, yeah, I don't even... Oh, we need the Plow King thing. Oh, yeah, we gotta destroy Mr. Smithers' vehicle before he gets to work. So we need 150 coins. But luckily, we've got these back here, so this'll work. This should do it, I would think. I don't know what I'm doing. I should just... You know what, I actually could probably fill this LP with just me regurgitating, like, Simpsons things. Like, I didn't do it. And all these kind of crazy things. One of the things that always bothered me about The Simpsons is there's a whole episode that just revolves around, like, Bart making that a catchphrase. But Krusty says it in one of the earlier seasons. Like, they set it up in the earlier seasons like it's one of his big catchphrases. Like, he does this whole thing where he's like, I didn't do it. He also has this thing in one of the earlier...
What you want, sexy leprechaun? Just don't shoot me with that dart gun.
What?
Oh.
What? What's going on? What's going on? Barney's saying crazy stuff and Homer's doing like the sumo pose. Like, ugh. Well, you know, at least if we're gonna play a game, we might as well play one that glitches out and does weird stuff. So anyway, so we buy Barney's truck and then we're gonna have to get in it and destroy Smithers' car, and obviously we have to do that before he gets to the plant, which he'll do this, I guess, in 1 minute and 30 seconds. So, but again, the arrows will tell us where he is, and then we just have to, you know, hit him. There's a, like I said, there's a lot of that. There are only so many variations you can do on, like, let's drive a car. You know, and especially if you're gonna make a game that's reasonably clean and doesn't involve shooting machine guns. So. Oh, we probably could have taken that shortcut. But anyway, I mean, you know, we'll do what the game's telling us to do. You know, there's again, this is another game where we have to run kind of a fine line. Oh no, we just had to get here before he disappeared, apparently. We did a lot of damage in that initial kind of run into him. That's great. But this is another game. This is gonna walk a fine line between, you know, running around and looking for things and kind of doing the bonus stuff and actually advancing the plot as much as you can really advance the plot in a game that is essentially plotless. Because as far as I've been able to distinguish, there isn't, at least in this first level, there's, oh jeez, there's kind of no plot. I mean, there's kind of a plot for the Bart one. I mean, there's kind of this quest for a video game he wants. But I don't know. I didn't even finish this, like I said, I didn't even finish the second level before I decided to LP this. I kind of flipped a coin. It was either this or Crash Bandicoot Twinsanity. And the little bit of Crash Bandicoot Twinsanity that I've played has taught me that that game is impossible for me. I love it. I think it's funny. I think it's a great game, but I can't get past the second level. Like, so there we go. We blew that up. So now Mr. Smithers is dead. I don't really think that's probably the case, but. And this is kind of like opened up, like, I mean, there's this whole other section of town we haven't been messing around with, so. So yeah, so like, over here by the plant, there's kind of this whole, you know, like, rural section of town. So now we gotta get to the power plant to complete our mission, because that was the whole point, was to beat Smithers there, and... Oh, we didn't break the window there. It kind of stinks. So yeah, so the plant's right up here, and actually there's a lot more to the plant than you would kind of think. I mean, it actually ends up having these huge roads through it and stuff, and we gotta find Homer's workstation. So, well, that wasn't. I guess you're supposed to be able to fly through that or whatever, but maybe this is the worst town in America, apparently. So yeah, well, I think this leads into the tunnel. This is too far. We're way too far for in, because we're like, this is like the Stonecutters tunnel from the Stonecutters episode, but. At least I know that there's some stuff in here we can get, like there's bees and... There's actually a collector card up above us too, so... And actually they make it pretty involved, but getting these bees can be hard sometimes. Sometimes you have to jump and sometimes you don't. And they shoot at you, but you can't die, which is kind of weird. So... It's kind of strange. There we go, that did it. Yeah, it's weird. Actually, the Simpsons game that came out a couple years ago, they did make a lot. They did have a lot of fun with the fact that, like, of having a bunch of vintage video game levels and like the characters in those video games, like making fun of the video game you were playing, and some of that got really clever. Where they met like old Nintendo game characters, where were like, "How many lives do you have?" And they're like, "Well, you don't." Modern video games don't have lives, and they're like, well, what? How do you know if you're winning? You know?
Mistakes were made.
And that kind of, I don't know, it struck me as clever at the time. So yeah, we have no lives in this video game. You can't die, to the best of my knowledge. If you drive off an area you're not supposed to, and like drive off, like it seriously just kind of goes to a loading screen. It puts you back on the road. So. Oh, and Homer's workstation is right up here, by the way. Not that. So this will, I think, theoretically complete our mission. So.
How can I sleep with that
Oh,
camera?
well, no, it starts our next mission.
Girls could be watching.
Well, we're not going to do that in this video, but we'll do it in the next one. So,
I'll destroy you
again, you guys, thanks for watching, and you take care.